Sean, baby. I say baby because the first time I saw you, you were just 3 days old. Then I watched you as you grew up and was with you when you were in 303 Upper Montclair. And when your mom would go teaching, mom and dad would go teaching, and I would take care of you. And one day I remember, you were about maybe 4 years old, and you wanted to put on, they had purchased you a little yellow rain slicker, just as a fireman or fisherman might have up on the north coast. So she was all covered with that, even the boots and all. I said, now I want to go riding on my tricycle, because in front of 303, when it rained hard, there was a regular puddle in front of the door. It was about maybe 5 inches deep. So he wanted to go out there and play in the water. So I said, well, I hesitated, and then I'll let him do it. So I let him go out and get splashed down. He liked to just slap your foot down because you like to see it splash. Then he got on his little tricycle and went up, maybe 12 feet. Then he turned around and laughing just as hard as he could. And he coasted down in the water going everywhere. And he wanted to do it again. So he did it about 3 times, and that's enough. So that's all for today on that. So it was on that day. Well, we never repeated that again, but looking back on it, I was a little bit frightened at the time for fear you might fall and hurt yourself. But now as I look back, it was a delightful experience, and I'm glad we went through with it. And I came to be, well, shall we say, sort of take care of you, sort of like your nurse. Your mother was not able to do that, so I had the pleasure of taking care of you just as though, well, this tiny baby, all wrapped up and living in a nice little nest that your father had made for you. We go inside the little nest and take care of you, and then take her out. If I take you over to the sink after a while, and I could bathe you in the sink, and it was such a pleasure. What a darling little baby, and what you've grown up to be, a darling young man. So over the years, there have been many times, Sean, when I felt very close to you, and that makes me feel good. And when you're a long way apart, and now that you have Angela with you, I can feel close to both of you, and that's even better. So, best of every good wishes. But a fine, handsome young man, and whenever you can visit me, it's a joy and a pleasure, and I love having you. But even when you can't visit me, I think of you and Angela, and hope that someday we can get together again. Love you ever so much. Bye-bye, Sean.